Lord, I need you. Can't go another day without you. 'Cause you are my lady. You bring peace in the midst of the storm. Lord, I need you. Nobody can do it like you, Jesus. Nobody can rock me in the midnight hour like you can. Nobody. Lord, I just need you. Lord, give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope it's not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Oh, Lord, give me you. I hope I'm not too late. 'Cause it's me, oh Lord, I'm on my knees, crying out to you. Say it's me, oh Lord, God, I'm on my knees, so give me you. Give me you. Lord, give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. Hope it's not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Anybody need the Lord to give you? I hope it's not too late. Give me you, Lord. Everything else can wait. Silver and gold, no melodies. I hope I'm not too late. Don't care what it looks like right now, Jesus. I need you to give me you. Yes. Don't care how I feel right now, Jesus. I just need you to give me you.
Hallelujah.
It's me. Oh, I'm on my
Glory to God. Hey, glory.
Crying out to you.
Yes. Thank you, Father. Hey, glory.
It's me, oh Lord, on my knees. Give me you, God. Give me you.
Glory to God. Glory to God. I had to keep it together because it seems like nowadays when I get these messages and these downloads, God is always dealing with me about my emotions and telling me that when the song playing, don't you flip out. You're an armor bearer. You stand in the gaps. Just give me you, God. I want to talk about that for a minute because it seems like when I get these downloads now, Saturday, it can't wait for Sunday. And now today is what, Friday. It can't wait for Saturday. Give me you, Lord. Everything else can wait. Give me you, Lord. I hope I'm not too late. Listen, guys. We've been talking all this week about just what that song is talking about. Don't let it get to the point where you hoping it ain't too late. Family. Give me you. Just that connection. God wants you to have that connection with him when you sad, when you happy. For rich or for poor, and sickness and health. To me, those vows are so spiritual now, because I realize when God is passing you off to that person, whoever this householder is, this Adam, when he's passing you off, he's not just passing you off lightly. He's passing on purpose. He's passing off his purpose, his mission, his gifts. It's all wrapped up into this one person, and he don't take it lightly that he's purposing you with somebody. What am I talking about? Just give me Jesus. Silver and gold don't matter. See, let's talk about that real quick, about the silver and gold that don't matter. Because, see, I think sometimes in our mind we always think material things. What that song, the silver and gold, the one that was for last week, and silver and gold don't matter today, what God is saying is, don't wait till you sick in your body. I hope it's not too late. Don't wait till you in the 4th stage of cancer. Don't wait till the sheriff knocking on your door to just want Jesus. Don't keep putting off and ignoring him and ignoring. When I say ignoring him, what I mean is, that's a worship song. That's a worship song. That's not a praise song. That's you talking to God and say, you know what? But not just saying it, your life. Your life is a representation of what that song is talking about before it's too late. Scorpio, you're no longer allowed to be this mediocre person that's unpurposely wandering through life day after day after day, thinking something in this 3D is going to save you when it's not. God is saying, how many times have I saved you enough for you not to know that this is not 3D? Why? God is saying, why do you have to be in stage 4 cancer to honestly come to me? To come to me from a place that's so deep and so sunk in. God said, stage 4 cancer ain't nothing. See, when Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead, cancer, that's, it's like the sprinkles on the cupcake or something. It's so, you know what I'm trying to say, Scorpio family oracles. Listen. It's time, Scorpio, to worship. It's time to worship. It's time to put on them kind of songs, because, see, those kind of songs, they they tend to bring up something. That's why I channel through music, because it starts bringing up all these messages and things that you forgot that were very important, that you need to pass on. Guys, a lot of y'all about to go through the storms of your life. And God is saying, if you don't already have me when you get there, you won't have that connection with me then, definitely. It's going to be too much. Why? Because your purpose is too big, Scorpio, for you to still be sitting here in this little bit of faith. You ain't got the faith of a mustard seed, God say. That's awful. God said, but you say it out your mouth, you preach it. You tell people you following instruction and you being obedient and you doing what you're supposed to do. But God said, I see everything. I'm all knowing. See, a lot of Scorpios, we used to press in the envelope. Why? Because we know how to survive. Like, that's our thing. Like, we're not thinking of how to maintain. Scorpios are thinking how to survive. Like, we never had that. And listen to me, y'all got to understand, when I'm talking about that, I'm not talking about material wealth. Scorpio never has to worry about money, never have to worry about. Scorpio can go in a job as a fucking crew person and in 4 months they the fucking store manager. That's just who we're leaders. We're meant to lead, not follow. The thing about Scorpio is you always have that mindset of what would I do if this ended? Or what am I going to do next? We always like 5 steps ahead of life, to the point where we're not noticing life and it's passing us by in a different way, spiritually. But see, what God knows is, if you stay tuned in with him, whether you're so involved in your day-to-day life on a couple of days that you can't worship him, it's something inside of you that's going on anyway that you might not need it those days. Like you're getting filled up. It's not something about you is changing. Everything about you is changing. But God said he just tired of the transactions. He wants you to feel like, give me you. Period. Give me you when you in your mansion. Give me you when you in your Rolls Royce. And I mean that, I don't mean that literally, because for some of y'all Rolls Royce was a Prius. Or finally moving where the bus line run through where you live at, so you can get back and forth to work and do shit that you need to do without fucking with people and bothering them. That's what I mean with that. For some of y'all mansion was just apartment. Now y'all ain't on your cousin flow or your auntie flow no more. Or all y'all in the room because you fell on bad times. Y'all understand where I'm going with this, Scorpio. God is saying, give me you. Don't wait till everything else can wait. Let everything else wait. Worship him. Get this connection with him, and then deal with that stuff. I bet you deal with it differently. Hell, half of it probably won't even show up. Scorpio, I keep saying we dealing with principalities. These wars and fights that we're having, they're spiritual. You're not only fighting against karmic shit, you fighting against soul ties, you're fighting against generational curses, you're fighting against all type of shit that you didn't factor in, but God did. And God is saying, y'all would rather worry yourself with a million different things than make time for me, who control all things. Give me you. Everything else can wait. That should be a revelation. The first energy coming out, the number 23, 2 plus 3 is 5. It's Courthouse. Hold on. So I'm sorry, Scorpio. What I'm getting with that Courthouse is a final judgment. God is saying, look, the main male is in reverse. So it feels like I just heard something about somebody being healed from colon cancer. Yeah. See the wealthy man in reverse. This person's money couldn't do nothing for him. This person was the life of the party, the main male here, until he got sick. I'm here when you're in prosperity, you have a lot of friends. When you're in adversity, you find out who your real friends are. So did this person. Yeah, it's like God, what God is trying to deal with us is with our finances, Scorpio, because I feel like God is saying if he can't trust you to know his voice when you're in these portals, when an oracle tells you this is open and do this for this, God is saying, why don't you trust it? What is going on? And I'm not talking to the people who don't. Because you know what I feel like in my spirit and my soul, because of the things, how if you're a real oracle or spiritualist, when you're able to channel with the other side, with your ancestors, you will realize it's a total different frequency than like how I would talk to a girlfriend or BFF. Most of the times when you're an oracle or a tarot card reader, people like us, your mind is going overtime because a lot of times you're decoding what the ancestors are telling you or what they're showing you. It's almost like what you call that shit? Where you know people make notions and movements and you have to guess what it is. It's a lot like that. And the thing is, the more you learn it, just like these cards, just like the fool mean a certain thing, when they show you certain symbols, certain letters or whatever, you know what that means. So I don't have to like, but sometimes I get something new and I'm like, what is that? And I just keep shuffling and then boom, the card come out. I'll be like, oh, okay, you put it together. So what I'm trying to say, Scorpio, is it's time to be obedient because God is he's trying to release another type of frequency here. I don't know, this feels like a different frequency. It does not feel like communication. Okay, is what I'm saying. Yeah, the Lover's card. This seems like something that's new, something that God wants to introduce to you almost. It's not like technology, but it's like another, it's like some type of ancient knowledge or something, of something. Something that even though when you whatever this is, whenever your platform is, whenever you start speaking it or doing it, it's like people are going to see, at first it's going to seem weird, but then people are going to be like, almost like, yeah, like it's going to be a group of people like, yeah, like that makes so much fucking sense. Like people are going to start getting it. That's what that Lover's card is giving to me, like a community of people loving what it is you say, like they understand this frequency. Like a lot of people not going to understand your frequency. But with this Lover's card, it's like you're around people like you. Yeah, childlike people. I feel when I see that child, it makes me feel like creativity, like untainted creativity. People who are just a group of people who are just like real, like innocent with pure intentions. Like whatever this is so, I don't know, it feels almost like the Bible. You know how something, it may be a book, maybe you're writing some type of book that makes you feel childlike or makes you deal with some type of childlike, I don't know. Let's see. I just heard generational wealth, so maybe that's what that child is too, the Courthouse. I feel like somebody stole your inheritance, Scorpio. Yeah, look at this. The adjudication came out in reverse as soon as I said that. Somebody stole an inheritance or somebody stole something very valuable, like some type of, I just seen like, they just showed me like old ass coins, like some type of coin collection or some shit. For some of y'all too, I just heard baseball cards. Like somebody took that shit and your daddy like left it to you or your mom or granddad or somebody. Like it was always supposed to be passed down to your firstborn son or something. See that message of concern? It's like it ain't in the right hands anymore or something. Like somebody is now realizing whatever this is missing. Yeah, in other words, like what I'm really getting, Scorpio, is like with this courthouse, like I said, judgment, it feels like something is coming. And it almost feels like you know it, because it seems to me like you're drawn to this message because you need God now. It's like your money don't matter anymore. But see, if you're at a point right now in this where you feel as though, like the song says, give me you, everything else can wait. I can't sing, y'all, but you know, now God is saying, like, now everything else can wait. But see, now everything else can wait because you on your depth. Like, y'all understand where I'm going with this? Like, stop putting limitations on God. Stop. This judgment is set now. God is saying, don't hope it's too late. Have a relationship with Him. Have a worship with Him. This next dimension, these next frequencies God is talking about, it's something that's out of this world. Everybody not going to get these downloads. Everybody not going to be able to tap into this level. Look at my nose itching. No, trust me, Scorpio, this is exclusive to you. God is saying, I hope it's not too late part. Yeah, because it's a threshold to it. It's a deadline. And y'all, I just want to give a moment of silence for Miss Jackie. Oh my God. Y'all, just a moment of silence, please. Just a moment. Just. Y'all, that is, I mean, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is serious, man. Y'all, people think they got their whole life. We don't know where this life is going to lead us. We don't. From one day to another. And when I tell you, it don't matter if you famous. It don't matter if you rich. It don't matter if you healthy. The devil gonna come. Disease, sickness, it's going to always come. But God is saying, oh my God. God is saying when this comes, when it happens, before you go in, let that be that, give me you, God. Everything else can wait. Already let that be your life. And I ain't saying, I'm sure I know she was praying and talking to God. But y'all, when the angel come, he coming. And when God say it's time, it's time. Beautiful woman. And I'm not just talking about her looks. I watched her show. I saw she was raising her children. I loved her energy. That's all. That's what I just want y'all to get this message, because it's like, you need Jesus before it hit. And when he open these portals and do these things for you, you should use it as a stepping stone. Not like somebody trying to beat you out of something or telling God you ain't got it, but then you go right and buy you a pack of cigarettes and a 6-pack of beer. Y'all, let's get real about life, okay? Because whether you do or don't, it's happening. Yeah, look, whether you do or no, the moon clarifying the courthouse. Whether you believe in God or not, He's real. And if it takes you closing your eyes to realize that God is saying, okay, but I want you to get it while you're here. I want to have a relationship experience with you right here while you're here on earth. That was the whole thing, Scorpio. That's what it was all about with God. Let's see. What are the messages here? Why is the moon here for Scorpio? Clarifying the courthouse. Yeah, I feel like too somebody, yeah, Emperor in reverse. I feel like whoever this is with this judgment, whoever stole this from you, I feel like they never thought they'd be found out. This could be a father figure here. This could be an ex-husband. I feel like they stole it from you. They just felt like they was going to get away with it. I feel like, too, whoever this is, feels like they stole a house or something like that, and they end up having to give the house back, like they do a quick deed or some shit, something illegal here. They're on felony parole, too, I just heard. Are they going to get felony parole right here? I feel like, too, if whoever this is, if they do something else criminal between now and like going to court, which that federal court date could be like years off, this person going to prison. Yeah, this person stole something from you, Scorpio, a house, an inheritance. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. There's somebody who lied about what they had in the first place. They stole something from somebody else. Now their house is going to be stolen from them, just like they stole it from somebody else. They could have stole their house from somebody elderly. I don't know why that cat on that moon is giving me like old lady in a shoe. I feel like an old lady or some shit. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Somebody they are like an old lady that they was fooling or something. Like they was their husband or their girlfriend or their boyfriend. Like some sick ass weird shit. Like this could have been this person's caretaker. I don't know where the fuck this coming from. Like I'm talking about whoever this is stole from you. Like they could have been this old lady's caretaker or something like that. Made this like this old lady was having dementia or some shit like that. I don't know. That's how they got this lady to sign her house over. Yeah, the main male in reverse. See, it's like this person, like they wasn't this person's main male, but that's what they was like trying to make them think. Lovers, child, like all this shit, like so they could steal from them. Yeah, they finna catch hell now. This person, they don't have Jesus, God, nobody, because the heavens are closed up. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Now this person wish they can juggle something, but they can't. Karma is set with the Two of Pentacles in reverse on the main male in the reverse. It's like, it's done. No more balance. No more stability in your life. Like, this is payback. This is judgment. Yeah. This Seven of Swords in reverse. This judgment because this person's, whatever this is that they thought they got away with, they did get away with it for a long time. But what they didn't know, they was under investigation already. And in the process of them being up under investigation, like I said, the Hermit coming out in reverse, this person is being exposed. And depending on what they actually did, I'm hearing something about money embezzlement as well. I feel like this person just got like a string of shit that the FBI watching them, even though they own federal parole. This person somehow, they thought they outsmarted you, Scorpio. They think they outsmarted the feds too. It's like, no. Why is the Lovers here for Scorpio? Yeah. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. See what I'm saying? Like, it was no sexual chemistry between these people, but they made them think it was. The Two of Wands in reverse so that they can steal the lady house up from up under. Yeah, and look, you got the Knight of Wands in reverse twice. I can't make this shit up. Whoever this was making this lady, this old ass lady, thinking that they were, you know, like romantic with them or something. And I feel like with this child card, I feel like this person's child is the one who come back and like sue this person or make the courts know that their mom couldn't have been like mentally sound when they signed their house over or some shit like that. And I feel like this person, they gonna have to like refinance their own home or something like that to pay the money, or they go to jail. Look, I can't make this shit up. They go to Seven of Swords right here. They had to refinance their own home so that so that they wouldn't go to prison, but they still on federal probation about this shit. And on the child shit, the Ten of Swords, I told you the child came and dead this shit. Whoever this latest child, I feel like they child or children were on drugs or something at the time. That's the reason they wasn't taking care of their mom. But I feel like the children got clean and they came back and killed that shit. Yeah. And I feel like with the Ten of Swords here, I feel like the ultimate betrayal is the fact that this person thought they was free and clear. They thought they do their little probation and they done. Nope, the King of Cups in reverse. They fooled. This person is not emotionally mature enough to grasp, because they always have thought they outsmarted the police. I don't know why this going this way, Scorpio. Why is this? Somebody stole some shit from you and they got to pay that shit, because their shit is finna crumble. Period. They all in the Eight of Swords energy now. They're paranoid. They know somebody's coming to get their ass. Yeah, look, the Eight of Cups. This is somebody pacing the flow in reverse. They pacing the flow on this adjudication in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. They finna lose all their money. They even had to go into their house equity to be able to pay this so they wouldn't go out of jail. So they wouldn't go to jail that time. But the Hangman, they going to jail this fucking time. On the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you gonna sit back and watch this bitch fry, and they're gonna have to give you back what they gave you, Scorpio. That's the message of concern. All right, Scorpio, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.